Welcome to another Duranie Distraction. Are you a Duranie? Do you need a distraction? Well, you came to the right place. Welcome you guys right back. This is a brand new weekend, and we have good stuff lined up. Just nothing more thrilling than just having you guys back. And I learned what whoosh actually means. It is actually the sound that my heart makes when it leaps out of my chest and travels to each and every person who actually tunes in. It's like whoosh, and then it comes back and it goes out again. It was just a fascinating little tidbit that I learned recently. So that's where whoosh comes from. I'll let Simon know. So good to have you guys back. It has been quite a time. Last night we had Tiger playing the entire Rio album. Pacific Northwest Duran fans got a big thrill, but they had people tuning in from all over, which was huge. That was really, really special. It definitely made me miss the experience of being in the front row, right? So, that was something my heart ached for that. There's an energy, right? You just can't duplicate it. So that was that was something that, it really made me miss that. But it was fantastic to see the band tearing into every song on the album. That was really special. And just so you know, I am not alone this morning. So we're going to see how this goes. There's someone pretty close to me who's clearing out their space. So there's a little bit of background noise. So, hey, let's hear it for a live video. Okay, very unpredictable. So it's so fantastic to have you guys here. I'm going to try to start with an affirmation. We're going to try to get a little bit of calm. Definitely not peace. There's noise, but, okay. So we're going to sit here with ourselves, and we're going to tune out the other voices, and we're going to find our inner peace, okay? Here we go. Practice on your breathing, and find your center. Here we go. I am good enough. I am strong enough. And some days I may feel like a lonely satellite, but I am not alone. Never more true than right now. And with all of you. But okay, so we have lots of stuff to get into. Today, I picked a book that contains mini magazines, inserts that came from magazines all over the world. Fabi's here. Hey, Fabi! And so these are really cool. We're very much in the habit of rejoicing when we see a Duran magazine with some pages on the band. It's like, oh, there's a couple pages here, a couple pages there. But when you see a mini magazine or an insert with 7, 10, 15 pages on the band, full color or black and white, that's an extra level. That's like, oh my God, this is all about Duran. So that's kind of what I want to key into. It's such a thrill, especially in international magazines. And, you're going to hopefully see some pictures you've never seen before. The international magazines are notorious for it, especially Japan. Yeah, there's some Japan for you. Oh my God. And they may not even just be pages. They may fold out. I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, I got all kinds of stuff lined up. So let's start with a very well-known publication called Melody Maker. And, it's always really cool to see the UK press covering the band, because there's been some disdain over the years, very divided in the press. I've heard, UK newspapers and publications have been very mercurial in, how they see the band. It's very, it's like, they love them, they hate them, they try to write them off, and they embrace them. So, the old stuff is really, really cool. So this is an example of an insert that came in Melody Maker. Great to have them on the cover. And it says, from the beginning, the full story of the world's most popular band, the faces, the people, the sound, the vision. An intimate history with exclusive pictures. Anytime you have a sentence that has the word pictures and exclusive, sign me up! Okay, so we're going to open to the first page. Oh, great double spread on Simon. There's some quotes. There's some background information, some beautiful pictures of him. Really, really cool. One of the things about these is that a lot of these little mini mags and inserts are pretty fragile. They've lasted through the years. They've been used and abused, and you know, when I get them, who knows what they've been through. Some of them are missing staples, so it's kind of fragile, but you know, I am not going to shy away from the chance of sharing this with you guys. Here's a little Nick Rhodes for you. Yeah, even in black and white, it is just gorgeous. Yeah, look, oh, the smile. Oh my God, every time I see Nick smile, oh, should just have a gong. Bang a gong, Nick smile. Okay, here's Roger. Look at that. I love those shots when they're photographed with Antigua or Montserrat. They're tan, they're just relaxed, they're doing what international pop icons do best, you know? Oh, here's a big feature that starts talking about their history. Love this. Look at that. A serious take from that great session that we all love with the stools and the black and white outfits. Okay, oh, there's really cool pictures here. Next spread. There's some good PR shots from EMI when the band were first starting out. Yeah, beautiful stuff. Milton Keynes, when the band were shot in that shopping mall, the space age, kind of futuristic looking shopping mall, one of the first photo sessions. Here's little John for you. Yeah, leaning up against the car. He's like, yep, I know. I'm hot. I'm cool. Too cool for school. There's Andy. Andy Taylor. When he first started wearing sunglasses. And then it just became a recurring theme. I don't know how he ever was able to see anything on the stage during the astronaut years. He just wore these dark glasses and he looked, I mean, had the rock star swagger, definitely. Okay, and then there's the back with a discography. So that was very cool insert, pretty generous coverage of the band. So that's kind of what we're on board for today. Okay, so we're gonna go from the UK to Japan. Yeah, I said it, Japan, baby. The country that takes Duran Duran and they just take it to extremes that nobody has ever expected. They just blow standards out of the water. This is from Viva Rock magazine. Here's the front right here. And I'll show you the back. You're not gonna believe, you better be sitting down for these shots of John. You just better be sitting down. Don't even try to stand. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the smile. And you know, that smile hasn't diminished over the years. He still has it. Oh my, every time he smiles. Yeah, I don't need to tell you. Why am I telling you? Okay, so then this thing folds out. Oh, does it fold out? You're going basically from, what a transition. You're going from a John smile to a Nick smile. Look at these. Absolutely gorgeous. Yes. And then, could it possibly be any better? Yeah, it could. How about folding out again? Look at this. 2 shots of John, a double shot. Right there. Beautiful. And how about a little more over here? Spectacular. Gotta hand it off to Japan. Okay, I should be doling out medals, right? You know, just merit badges. And it's like, okay, Japan gets this one. Let's try Italy next. Okay, so here we have another insert from a Japanese magazine. We start with Nick on the front. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. You can see the green in his eyes. And then on the back, we have a little Simon and Andy. Yeah. And then what does it do? Does it fold out? Yeah. Okay. How about a little John and Roger action? Look at that. Beautiful. I tell you, when John and Roger went to Japan and they did a whole lot of PR and interviews and television appearances, the photos that came out of that, Lord help us all. Okay, So I'm going to try to show this up close. This is a vertical double shot. Oh, this is so cool. This is one of them is from the Aston Villa session. Beautiful, all sitting there, looking tanned and just like pop icons. Oh, fantastic. And then we have a little Josai. I know there's a big hunger for Josai out there, so I am about to deliver what you might be hankering for. How's that? Yes, thank you. This band. Stephanie Long, John and Roger are her two favorite tailors. Good taste, girl. Okay, so then we're gonna go from Japan to Italy. Yay, Italy! Viva Italia! Why? Because they produce stuff like this. Tutti Frutti Special. This is a little insert from Tutti Frutti magazine. You have John on the front and on the back. Yes, and then it opens up. It's a multi-page feature, not connected because this is pulled out ages ago and the staples are no longer here, but I can just, look at that. Look at that. Yes, the Do What I Do years. And there's lots of text, which I can't read, so I'll just bypass that a little bit. But eventually, you get to something like this. Fabulosity comes in twos. Beautiful. And then, oh, we have more. Yep, look at this. Arm up, gaze off camera, spectacularity, maintain. Love this. Marsha Johnson says, yummy. Oh, perfectly expressed, Marsha. You forgot a million emojis of unicorns and rainbows, but I completely agree with you. And then there's this. There's this. Great outfit, looking just so thoughtful. You know, reflecting on his career, perhaps. And then, of course, his face just cracks open into a huge smile. Look at that. That's one of those things that everybody should have tattooed somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Or maybe not. This is another smile shot. Look at this. Even in black and white, it just radiates. Look at that. Oh, John Taylor. Which, of course, all this is probably very appropriate because John's birthday's coming up. Please do keep on sending your reflections on John for the big birthday distraction. I have three memories currently, which is a far cry from the 40-something that I'm looking for. So please don't wait until the very end. It's like, I want your heart and thoughts and words. It's gonna be really, really special. Okay, getting ahead of ourselves. So let's, we're still on Italian shores. Another magazine produced this. It's a tiny little thing. Has John on the front. And has John, actually no, that's, John and Andy on the reverse from a televised appearance in Italy. And then you open it up and, hey, what's this? Could it be? I think it is. It's Duran Duran. Big surprise. Gorgeous, great shot. This is, I believe, was that from the, actually Dennis O'Regan shot this. There's a whole series of outtakes from this, which are just adorable. They're just goofing around and just being like, you know, young pop stars in the making, right? Oh, look at this. It goes on. There's some nice collage of shots here. Love that. Nick with a hat and a little smile. You don't need anything else. For those Andy fans out there, you were never going to be left out. Okay, so here's a little Andy. Yeah, it's a good shot. Okay, moving along. Okay, who's here? Debbie Coos is here. Too sexy to be a mullet. Yes, I hear you. I raise you. Yeah, okay. Just totally main. It's the main event. Tutti Frutti Specials. This is from another edition of Tutti Frutti. And you have a standard shot, which I never tire of seeing on the back. That's the cover. And then we just dive into all kinds of text. I love the way Italian words look. It's just, it's beautiful. And then to have them spoken, mwah, I love it. I love accents. I love Italian fans. And Dutch, and German, and Brazilian, and Argentinian. Okay, so more text. And then have little John. Yeah, we've seen that from the Power Station years. And we need more. It's just not enough, right? So how about a little serving up of Arcadia? Yes. With stuff glowing out of their heads. Love that shot. Just love that shot. Okay, and here's a little page of the Power Station for those Power Stationonians out there. Yeah. Okay, it goes on about their biography and a final parting shot of the band at the Montreux Pop Festival. Beautiful. Yes, Italy has produced many of these, which is really, really exciting. They have their glossy pages packed with the band. But for a little departure, we're going to go back to the U.S. because the U.S. was all about putting together features for all the Duran fans that had been introduced to the band via Rio. And by March 1984, Duran fans in the U.S. were well introduced to the band, and they were just hungering for more coverage. I want to know about the members. So then you have an edition of Tiger Beat Rock. So that was the cover right there. And there was a nice little informational feature that was a part of that issue. You open it up, and it goes from Simon to Nick and John, Duran Duran, one by one. I just love the innocence of just, reflecting on when we were all learning about the band and deciding who our favorite was. That's what this was. Of course, then you have to have a centerfold feature. Love that. Thank you, Rebecca Blake. You made the guys ooze charisma right into our eyeballs. Okay, then we have Andy and Roger. Okay, there's that. Yes. So this was, the awakening of Durandemonium in the U.S., which I've never really recovered from. Okay, so Tutti Frutti Specials, back to Italy. A new feature, John on the front. Look at that. You open it up and, oh, hello, Simon. It's just there with teeth and a smile and the eyes and the hair and the... Okay, so Simon girls. Yes. I tell you. Okay. Oh, Sandra Diaz writes she hated the centerfolds with on the other side Roger. Oh yeah, right. First world problem. Which side? Well, that's you have to get multiple copies, right? Yeah, I know. This is hard stuff we dealt with back then. Okay. So then more text and another photo, please. Okay. Andy Taylor. There we go. You can really see the blue in his eyes on this one. Great shot. That was from a Norwegian television special, I believe. Okay, so we're going to go from that to a nice little centerfold. We all recognize this. Cannot get enough. Yes, please. Sign me up for the military. And then we have Nick. Look at this.
Well, these are all pretty heavy right now.
Yeah. And oh boy, does that capture is great. His skin is a little blown out in this photo, but you can totally see his eyes. So it's a win for everybody. More text, and we finally close with Roger and his big browns. Yeah. So cool. Okay. How are we doing? Okay, so now we're gonna go, we've covered Italy, we've covered the UK, we've covered US, we're gonna go to Greece. So Greece produced something really, really cool. It looks, you know, simple enough. It's like, okay, you know, we love the Ragged Tiger cover, all the Keith Breeden's parchment design, all the insignias. Looks pretty simple enough. But then you flip it over. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, like a Ragged Tiger purring in the corner. Yes, that's good stuff. And then you do need the other members, right? How about a fold out, please? Yeah, love that. These shots were among the ones that first captured my imagination. They were featured in the 1984 tour program. They were on the buttons. They just, everything about these was engineered to rocket the band to the top of everyone's consciousness. Girls' bedroom walls, bedroom dreams, I mean, all of it. It's just, it was living and breathing Duran Duran because of sessions like that. Some things don't change, right? Okay, extra. We're gonna go to a Dutch publication, extra super special from Music Express. Very good. I wasn't sure actually this would work because everything's kind of loose and, you know, kind of like, you know, not really fixed, all the no staples and everything, but it's actually, I think, working out well. Okay, so we open this up and you have a double shot of John and Roger. Man, how you see, I've never seen paper sweat before, but it does. Okay, oh, and Kirsten Schattenberg, yes, she has that. Yay, Kirsten! Okay, here we go. Oh, more information about the band. People who can speak Dutch are getting quite a treat today. Okay, and then open it up. For those who can't speak Dutch, I have this for you. Yes, everything about this, everything, is everything we need right now. Then it goes on to cover each of the other band members. Yeah. Love those shots from the Rio sessions. And then we're gonna go back to Rebecca Blake's Ragged Tiger sessions. Love these. Love these. They may be common, but they are not boring. Okay, moving on. We are just crossing the world. Chris, it's just like, oh my God, this is so... Love you guys. Okay, so we're gonna take a huge zoom into the future from that point to the big thing years. We have a Hit Grant magazine that produced a little mini magazine with a big thing feel. Look what they did with the font and the graphics. Isn't that cool? Oh, that is really cool. Anytime they kind of borrow the graphics from the band's, their own promotion, that's really special. Kind of makes me think the editor is going above and beyond, and there must be a Duranie on the payroll. Okay, someone's gonna take a screenshot of the face I just made, and it's gonna haunt me forever. So, here we go. So the very beginning is actually not about the band. What is that? I mean, who doesn't make a magazine all about Duran? But then we get right into it. Look at this. Yes. Simon served up hot, the daily special. That's just for you. And then it goes on. Oh, some really cool. Oh my God, a young Simon. We've seen these shots before. Oh my God, you're gonna love it. In the lower right corner. So sweet. Look at the picture of Simon. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. He had the X factor way back then. He was destined for greatness. And so is this man. So is this man. Look at the way he wears shades. I'm telling you, the man could wear a burlap sack and just make it look good. Pretty sure. Oh, More pictures from the 87 years. There's even some Andy Taylor in there. Love it. Man, I am just so enjoying this. Just cooking up all kinds of Duran for both of us, right? Oh my gosh, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. Doctors of the Revolution, if you want more specifics. There we go. Little Nick Rhodes for you. Beautiful. It's amazing in some of these shots how he channels David Bowie. It really is, when he did the went blonde. And here's some fun puzzle pages. Very fun. You got to keep the Duranis entertained out there, so sometimes it's not about just the photos. Oh, here we go, we're back! Yay, technical difficulties! Okay, so here we have another Dutch, from Music Express, another Dutch insert. Nice. From the LA press conference in 1984. Oh my God, look at that picture of Simon. Oh, why don't I just not talk about it and just show you? Yes. Absolutely exquisite. And you have small little pictures here. Oh, but then when you're tired of small pictures, you just might actually have some big ones too. Duranis are all about drama, like size. Make it bigger, make it bolder, make it sweat. Okay, so here we go. Here's John Taylor. And some fun small photos on the other side. Love it. Love that jacket. It's so, I don't know, cosmopolitan rock star. And then on the back, we have some small shots. There's a picture from, I believe it was Roger's wedding in Italy. Very cool. So full of content to just devour. Okay. Pop Rocky is another magazine, and it produced a really cool insert. It was packed full of great photos. Look at this. This is from Germany. Love it. Full color. Oh, and then of course you have the large versions right there. Full page, which is the only way to enjoy Duran Duran. How can you possibly contain Duran to just like a column or half a page? I'm like, what's the point? Okay. Oh, and then a centerfold. We've all seen this one before. Awesome stuff. And then we're going to get to John and Roger. Look at that. And should we be leaving out someone? No, not on your life. How about a little Nick Rhodes to finish off? Fantastic. Okay, so then, yeah, we are covering the globe. We're going to go back to the US. This is something that I have seen so many times in fans' own collections. Star Hits was like on every plate from every home, right? We collected the issues and just poured over the content. This is from a particular issue. You might recognize that. And inside you had tons of information and biographical stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'd really, the stuff that, we all kind of collected, the stuff that I find out that other fans shared as, along with me, that's really special. It's like, oh, I remember that. I used to have that. Kind of underlines how we're all doing this again. Yay, together. Okay, Jaunty John T. What's John Taylor doing in Paris? Making a video, having lunch, and talking to Neil Tennant, who, as we might know, went on to be one half of the Pet Shop Boys. Very kind of fun trajectory for him. And then on the back, could I have a picture of the band sitting on a couch? Why, sure. Love it. Yes. Okay, we are fired up. Are you feeling this? Engines revving. Okay, so Hit Krant magazine produced a feature on View to a Kill, but I am sensitive to us running out of time. So I'm going to bypass that and get right to another insert from Smash Hits magazine. The Return of the Famous Five. Like they ever went away. They most certainly did not. I hate the word return. Whatever. Okay. And you open it up. Oh, yes, please. This is the band. I love these shots. Love these shots. You get into it, and then you have the band in Australia. Oh, they took some beautiful pictures in Australia. Look at that. Australia never looked more appealing than when they have Duran Duran on their shores. And there's more interview. It's a good picture of the band right there. And remember when John wore the Oshima Gang shirt? I remember reading about what that was. It's a television show, I think. So yeah, love that. Just cannot get enough of this. Cannot. Okay, so here's a little giveaway from Woolworths. Yeah, it has a poster that you can get. And what else does it have? Automatic extra entry to the Sony Tape Duran Duran competition. Oh, so many magazines were holding competitions back then. You could win this, you can get that. And I don't even think I entered one of them. So, but someone out there won some of them. So, congratulations. There you go. Very cool. Okay, so then you have something called Portraits. This is a little biographical information and quotes, little bio corner for each member. Love these pictures. Love these pictures. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe I'm guilty of thinking the text was a little annoying sometimes, because, you know, they would always make the pictures smaller so that you can have more words. It's like, okay, well, it's good to read about the band, but, you know, I just need the pictures, more pictures, please. Yes. My taste back then was pretty simple. I just wanted more. Okay. Oh, and, have we covered Simon on the Couch? A furry couch? Yeah. Got that. Okay. We have another feature from the U.S. Love that. Many of you may recognize that from Star Hits magazine. But I want to dive into international stuff again. Okay? I mean, U.S. is great. Love the U.S. But the international publications... Okay, so let's go to Pop Photo. This is a German publication, I believe. Yes. Look at that. So you open this up, and you have, more photos. A great full page of John. This is looking a little wild, a little rock starry. Ragged around the edges, maybe. Mesh shirt. Roger wore mesh shirts, too. Yeah. I don't think many people could get away with that these days. Look at that. Oh, great series. And Simon, and he's not wearing his tiger baby in this one. It's I think he also wore a necklace that had a key on it, so I think that's what this is. Danielle Vitalis Fisher has bedroom hair. Yes, bedroom hair. Very cool. And then, this is one of the funnest photo sessions, although Simon looks like he just swallowed something he didn't agree with, or he's in a bad mood. But, it's a great picture of the band. Nick smiling, John smiling. Love it. That stuff. Okay, we're gonna go back to Italy. I need my passport stamp from all this traveling. Okay, so this is photo music. And what's cool about this is, boy, they take the word fold out to a whole new level. First you have a 2-page spread that it opens up to, right there. Then it opens up a little further. Yeah, look at that. See if I can get that a little closer. Yes. Great shot of John. And then the whole thing opens up. Love those. They just open up. There you go. Yes. So that's one of the things that first captured my imagination. You know, the magazines were great, but anytime you had posters, they kept folding out. They got bigger and bigger, and I was just like just imagine. I mean, my eyes still do this. My eyes just get the size of dinner plates. I'm like, whoa. Okay, so Pop Photo. They produced another great insert. This is Dutch? Dutch. Okay, yes. Here's the front. Look at that. It's very cool. And then you open it up, and oh my God, there's more Duran. Never imagined that. Oh, some great pictures from across the career. Love it. Eating this with a fork, right? Just a meaty entree for us to dive into together. And then we finally get to more full-page glory. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at the look on Simon. How could any single person, male or female, ever stand against that look? I mean, he's just looking like, you know, the most intense. I wish I could do that. I wish I could have done that for my high school yearbook photos, right? Just look right into the camera. Yeah, I would have done that, and the cameraman would have said, did you eat something wrong? Do you need to be excused? I'm like, no, I'm doing a Simon glare. Okay. Oh, very cute shot of John and Michael DeBar. Very cute. Good pictures. All right. For those Arcadians out there, have a little Arcadia. Yeah. And then, we've got some beautiful shots from Dennis O'Regan. Some of these you might have seen before in Sing Blue Silver book. This picture of Nick, sublime. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Band have been photographed so much. Monique Mashman, oh, you love it? I love it too. I love you. Oh, God, there's so much love. Okay. Andy and Roger. Andy and Roger. Nice action shot of Andy on stage. Oh, how about if I don't have the page flopping over? Yeah. Very cool. Lisa Williams is here. Hey, Lisa! Grab your hug, pull up a chair. Welcome. Okay, so then there's more. Oh, there's a good shot of Roger here, right in front of a painting. And then Nick photographed at the super concert that never happened with Culture Club. That would have been quite a show if that happened. And then we're going to close out with Mr. Rhodes himself. Oh, look at the makeup. Those eyes go on forever. Fantastic. Okay. Back to Italy. A photo album devoted to Mr. John Taylor. It's a small little thing. Kind of cute. Your little pocket source for all things John. Great shots inside. Oh, yes, and a centerfold. That is how to do a publication. That is how to treat the fans to something special. Always have a centerfold. Beautiful. Look at the, okay, now we all love it when John smiles, but when the smile is paired with an actual, it's not a guffaw, but it's just like when you throw your head back. Oh, it's so cute. Somebody said something funny.
He's got things against the back wall.
So cute. Now, for any of you who have actually met John and made any of the members laugh like that, that is street cred right there. Okay, Duranie street cred. Then you have a nice shot of John and Robert Palmer.
Even if we have to leave it outside the truck temporarily.
Okay. Woo! Tingles. Tingles have just like armor-clad, steroid-driven power today. Okay, so for those of you who love Simon's Adventures on the Sea, I have something special for you. Tutti Frutti. Let's see, what year was this? April 1986. Tutti Frutti, here's the cover right here. They included a great insert on that. It was all about Simon on the boat, the infamous boat. Okay. Here's the front. There's some really, really cool shots of life on the boat and doing little photo PR stuff, hanging around on the ropes. It's really, really cool stuff. There's some great books out there on drum and everything that went into that. What an adventure. Very, very scary, and I could never do it, but I would be permanently positioned over the side of the boat, throwing up. Yeah. Great centerfold. Look at that. Beautiful. You know, how does he ever? I mean, I could never get that high. I hate heights. Hate heights. Except for the heights that you guys drive me to, right? Yeah. Love those. Good shot of Simon there. Such an exquisite gentleman. Just has such presence. Here's him on the boat, and his brother is right beside him. I have heard a few fans talk about how his brother is better looking than Simon. So I'm going to just let that linger out there, and you know, whoever wants to open that debate, feel free. But yeah, Simon's brother is David, right? David? Okay. Oh, it's another great shot of the whole group on the boat, taking a photo op. Oh, and here's some action shots of him inside drum. I've talked with some UK fans who actually made it down to the docks when drum would be sailing into harbor. And they went down, and there's a small bunch of fans and photographers. That would have been really, really fun. Okay, and then there's the back. So, I think we've just covered Simon on drum. And now, we got something really, really cool. As if what we've just covered hasn't been cool. Oh, yeah. These are shots from the making of Notorious. Behind the scenes. This is from Italy. Look at this. Really, really cool stuff. Oh my gosh, can't wait to get into it. Oh my God, there's John and Niall. Oh my, the warmth that comes off of these shots is just beautiful. Yes, Simon has two brothers, David and Jonathan. Thank you very much, Fabi. I'm trying to remember all the names, okay? Failing miserably sometimes. Good shot of Nick and John. Ooh, yes. Look at that. Absolutely. There's no description. Words fail. I gotta start using words in other languages to describe some of this. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, just imagine being part of that crew. You're making an album to represent a whole new image and sound. So of course you're groundbreaking for your own band, but then you're also looking like $1 million to be a fly on that studio wall. Wow. Christian Schattenberg, beautiful shots. Yeah, they are, absolutely. Okay, so this is a Dutch little insert here, photo special. Love that photo special. It just sounds so just packed full of goodness, right? Oh, I got a photo special. Okay, so opening this up. Oh, we got all kinds of shots. Look at these. I'll linger a little bit on this. You can just get a load of all this. Really cool stuff. And then we have one by one biographical information. Pretty sure their heights and their favorite foods differ depending upon which profile you read. And oh my God, shots of them on stage. Yeah, I got that for you covered right here. Look at this. Great shots. Beautiful. Such energy when they come out on stage. You know, and it's just gonna happen. I so look forward to that. The face of like fans seeing the band for the first time after this pandemic, and the band feeling all that energy. Oh my God, I'm feeling it right now. Oh, good Arcadia. Beautiful. And we're moving on to some more discography for those record collectors out there. Beautiful. Okay, and more Power Station. You really have to keep it balanced. It's very, it's a delicate balance. If you have some Power Station, you need some Arcadia. Otherwise, everything's just lopsided. You just you walk differently, you see the world differently, you need a balance. Okay. That's great. And then we're gonna end with a really cool shot from '81. The band are posing, it looks like kind of in a church, which would be appropriate because I find myself constantly paying homage to the paper gods, and it is a religious experience. Okay, how about a little more Japan? We started out with a little Japan, and then it's like, what happened to Japan? Well, I got you covered. Okay. We got a photo magazine. There's the front. And in case you wanted more of John, yeah, there's the rest of them. So, you open it up. Yeah. You feeling it? I'm feeling it. Beautiful. Okay. Then we have the band. Ooh, Nick and Roger. How about some of that?
My dining table got really damaged.
And then you open it further, some black and white shots from early years. Love this. And then a centerfold. Thank you! That's what I'm saying. Love. These photo sessions are just it's just the best. And to share it with you guys elevates everything. Look at this shot from the rum run. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. And then for those who need a little Simon and Andy action, yes. Oh my gosh, this just. Oh, here's from the recording of the Arcadia album, I believe. Nick and Simon at the console. Gorgeous. Okay, so there is, oh boy, there's more to get through. We're gonna try one more, but then I might have to painfully tear myself away and hold out hopes for revisiting with all of you next Wednesday. So, another Japanese publication. Duranie in Japan. Yeah, please have some more of that. And this actually has some big thing sessions. Very cool. Now these, I'm glad I'm ending on these. I'm gonna end on these. These are, oh my God, with the lighting behind them, just provided just the best atmosphere. Look at that. John with a hat. What is it about the hats? The hats just look good on them. There's Nick in the studio. Simon signing something. Beautiful. Love it. And could we have a centerfold? Why, yes, from 1988. Look at these shots. A little less common than most, maybe? You see that? Hope there wasn't too much glare there. And some good live shots of John and Cy. Love it. On stage. Enthralling audiences the way that only they can. 1987. Strange behavior years. Ooh, and oh, these are really cool behind the scenes shots. Look at these. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. And then we will part with these right here. And a parting shot from 1988. Okay. Well, I think this has been... Okay. One more thing. One more. And it's only because there are some Warren fans out there who might actually be hankering for a little cucurilla. Okay? So, that's where I'm going to end, in the Liberty years. So, we have this from DJ Show, an Italian publication. We have Simon and John right here. And, oh yes, look at this centerfold. You don't see this very often. Yay! That's my liberty. You can show me Nick and Warren. That's my liberty. There we go. Love. And then we'll finish off with Sterling. Yay! Which actually is appropriate because sterling is usually associated with sterling silver, and you guys are pure gold. So I think we covered all the important gems in this session. Tomorrow is Dom's birthday, so I want to wish a very happy birthday to Dom. He has absolutely provided some of the most amazing guitar work for the band on stage. Very happy birthday. So glad you're a part of the band. And please do send in your John reflections. Keep them coming. It's incredibly touching to have you guys be a part of this. Nothing is more powerful than the words of my fellow fans. So just really look forward to that. And it's really exciting to see some of the concerts being rescheduled, the Isle of Wight. So, you know, that gives us hope. So on that note, please hang in there. I'm thinking of you. Be kind, stay hopeful, and leave a light on. I'll see you next Wednesday. Love you guys so much. Thanks so much for tuning in.